Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Raceway Harness here on Saturday night. It is July the 21st, 2018. I'm going to look at the featured 7th race from Saratoga Harness, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The 7th race from Saratoga Harness is a great race. It's actually getting connected via a double with Saratoga Thoroughbred, Saratoga Flat, shall I say. And so it's going to connect the Diana to this race. And I'll give you out a double wager after I give you my analysis of the 7th race from Saratoga Harness. And remember, on my Twitter page, I will have full card preview of Saratoga Harness selections for tonight, so go check that out. But race number 7, the featured event of the meeting from Saratoga Harness, it's the 10th running of the Joe Gerrity Jr. Memorial Pace. It's a field of 8 pacers traveling 1 mile, purse $260,000. It's a great race here. My top selection, I'm going to go to the 6-horse Rockin' Ron. I'm going to go 6-2-1-8 in the superfecta, 6-2-1-8 super. My top selection here, the 6-horse Rockin' Ron. He'll be used in the double along with the 2-horse Bit of a Legend. I'm going to go 1 deep in the Diana, and I'm going to go 2 deep in this race. I'll give you my Diana selection out in a second, but my top selection here is the 6-horse Rockin' Ron, 6-year-old gelding by Real Desire. Ron Burke trains. Yannick Gingras comes up to Saratoga to ride this one. Horse's most recent outing came last week at the Meadowlands, a mile and 1/8 in the Houghton TVG final. This horse finished 3rd by 3.5 lengths that day. He closed up a little bit that day, but Mick Wickett just had something left in the tank for that extra 1/8 of a mile. This horse, he got beat by a better horse. I think with a massive step down in class to here, I like this horse's chances better here. Also on the half mile, he should really like. Before that, he ran at Pocono, 1 mile in the Franklin final. This horse finished 2nd by 1.5 lengths. And, that day, he closed up well there. It wasn't a bad race behind Mick Wickett again. And then the Franklin Limb, this horse finished 2nd, but again, behind Mick Wickett. Wasn't going to catch him there. Horse's last time on the half mile came in the at Northfield in the battle final, where this horse finished 2nd by a length. He set the pace most race, got overtaken by Bit of a Legend in the stretch run, but he ran a massive race there in 150 flat in his time. But before that, his best time of the year came at Western Fair in the Cam Luck final, where this horse won by 8 lengths, and he put on a show there on lead all throughout, 150 and 1/5 of a second. It was an all-around decent effort. I think coming back to the half mile with this horse should really do wonders. Yannick Gingras, doesn't kill either, so watch out for this horse to run a big one. Along with the 2-horse Bit of a Legend, he's a horse, there's a pick 4 that begins with this race. He's a horse you want to use also. He has the better posture here, but he's also a good horse, a 9-year-old horse by Better's Delight here. 5'2", Jordan Stratton is in the sulky. This horse's most recent outing came in the open handicap 3 weeks ago now at Yonkers, 30th of June. This horse finished 3rd by 1 3/4 lengths there. He stalked early, and then he just kind of hit the wall in the straightaway. It wasn't his day to win. He also didn't get the regular driver up of Stratton, had Dan Dubé up in the sulky, so maybe that had something to do with it. But before that Yonkers, 1 mile in the open handicap, this horse finished 5th by 4 3/4 lengths and just had a very wide posture, very wide throughout the race, and that took a lot out of him. He really couldn't keep up with them there. But in the battle final, he won by length there. He sat back early, but he had a great move in the final quarter, or from the half to the final quarter. And he got there. Great victory for this horse there. And then he finished 5th in the Cam Luck, where, Rockin' Ron just put on a show. I think in this spot, this horse can get the victory also. He's 5'2". It's not the best price. Both these horses are not good prices, but they're both decent horses, and they definitely can win here today. Pardon me, I haven't had enough coffee yet. See, the coffee's still full, and the other coffee is only half full still. So we still have a few coffees to go through today. But that's why I can't speak. But back to the subject. Both these horses are good enough to win. Just their odds suck. But watch out for them to run a big one here today. So here's my Diana Gerrity double, shall we say. In race number 10 from Saratoga Thoroughbred, Saratoga Flat, shall we say, I'm going to single the 2-horse there. So the first leg of the double is going to go to the 2, and then the second leg here in the Gerrity is going to go 6-2 or 2-6. So just keep that in mind. So it's 2 with the 2-6. I'll probably play for $2. It's going to cost you $4. Maybe I'll even play for $5. It'll cost you a $10 ticket. It's very affordable. ticket here, and I like the idea of them cross wagering the Saratoga, the Saratoga racetracks, and they, different breed of doubles. I really like that. They've been doing it a while now for Yonkers, the New York double, but here it works well. So to recap that double again, it's going to go in the Diana. I'm going to use the 2-horse Proctor's Ledge, the single there, and in this race number 7 from Saratoga Harness to Gerrity, I'm going to go 2 Bit of a Legend, and I'm going to use the 6-horse Rock and Ron. But to recap my selection for this race now, the 7th from Saratoga, I'm going to go 6218, 6218. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.